How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and once again I'll be my own editor for the day. Today we are going to be taking a look at some people who tried turning their cars into show cars and failed. They went the extra I just unplugged my mic. They went the extra mile to make their car stand out and try to win some trophies, and the only trophy they're winning is the town fool. Because that's what they're known as. They drive around town and everyone just points and laughs. Anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at these cars. If you guys have any of these cars, send them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and dive right in. The first car is a 2010 Chevrolet Camaro LS Coupe. And this was listed 2 days ago. I believe this car actually sold at the Barrett-Jackson auction for like 35 grand. So homeboy's trying to flip it real quick. He bought this car and instantly regretted it. He took it home like a drunk guy took home a 10 at a bar, only to wake up to find out she was a 4. Under them pretty lights at Barrett-Jackson, everything looks good. I don't know how you couldn't fucking tell that this thing was an ugly piece of shit, but here we go. So it's a donk Camaro. I believe it's an SS. He'll show underneath the hood, but we got this like fucking cotton candy blue and pink exterior. Only a mom can love this car. This thing is disgusting. And it's not even disgusting because it's a donk. My bad, we already skipped to the engine photo. It's not only disgusting because it's a donk. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the donk lifestyle, but that's one thing. But just like the worst color combo you can go with, unless you are like, I don't know, a middle-aged woman, this color combo just doesn't fit many people. But let's go take a look at that engine shot. So underneath the hood, we have a plastic cover that's been spray painted. That's it. Oh, and a K&N intake. Sick. So I'm not sure if this is the V8 or V6 model. He doesn't list it. I don't think that's the V8. That looks pretty damn small, but fuck if I know. I mean, they claim it gets 29 mpg, so I'm betting it's a V6, but who knows? I just don't think it's getting anywhere near 29 mpg with those fucking boat anchors of wheels. That ain't gonna happen. I don't even think you're topping 10. The inside of the vehicle doesn't get much better. It looks like the OE seats, but he had them like wrapped with like the nastiest crocodile skin wrap ever. Like, this shit just looks like a plastic playhouse. It doesn't look good. That, and then he also color matched it to the exterior. The best part is the LED lighting in the footwell. That is the best part, the only redeeming quality of this car. He has speakers and TVs in the doors, because why the fuck not? I don't know what they're watching on this one, but they're watching a couple chicks just sit there. Another chick just chilling. I mean, like, play a music video or something. I don't know. Why are you just looking at some random ass people just like in the streets? It's kind of weird. Anyways, homeboy did all this to his car, sold it for 35 grand, and now this guy's trying to sell it for 55 grand. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Guys, take a guess how big those wheels are. They're 32 fucking inches. Remember in Transformers when he was flexing the 22s? Yeah, we've come a long way. Next car is a 2006 Chrysler Continental GT Bentley. I didn't know Chrysler and Bentley partnered up in 2006, so this should be interesting. And surprisingly, this car, this one-of-a-kind car, is only selling for $10,800. That's pretty good. Now, for some reason, this guy took his fucking photos on the world's smallest camera. Anyways, looking at the car, if I can squint and look at it, it's, I mean, it looks like a Chrysler, but it also looks like a Bentley. Who would have guessed? So this is actually a Chrysler C-Ring. My brother had this exact car. Hell, this might even be his car. But they turned it into a Bentley Continental GT. Why anyone thinks that a Chrysler would be a good fit for a luxury car is beyond me. Especially a Bentley, but this seems a little bit too far-fetched if you ask me. In fact, his car was this exact color. It was this in exact, like, dark red. This is hilarious. God, I wish he was editing this video, because then he'd be like, wow, that might actually be my car. Hey, does this car smell like weed? I know his cars usually smell like weed. Dude, he even had like this very similar radio. How far is this, in Arizona? I mean, it's not too far-fetched. They had the same cloth interior. Dude, this thing is, if it has a rip in the fucking felt up here, nah, the top looks way too nice. His was a little bit more faded. It's pretty damn close though to what he used to own. I mean, it's not too far off. It actually looks very similar, except this one now has a Bentley body kit on it. So I should have just told him, hey man, why buy a new car when we could just get a Bentley body kit for years and just turn it into a complete show car? Like, look at this bad boy right here. This guy pulls up and gets all the bitches in his fake Bentley. Like, how embarrassing is that? If you're cruising with the top down and you got a Bentley exterior and then they see a fucking mid-2000s Chrysler interior, that's embarrassing. Nothing about this interior screams luxury. Or maybe his white gauges. That's pretty luxurious if you ask me. But everything else, nah. Anyways, Bentley Continental GT built on a 2006 Chrysler Sebring platform. Bentley made the kit. Manufacturer stopped building these rare kits as they were so realistic. Car runs and drives, but needs minor finishing. A set of Bentley taillights is $2,000, and those are included. Clean title, $10,900 takes it. The only person that cares how much the Bentley taillights are someone that is planning on buying a Bentley. I don't think anyone in the market for a Chrysler Sebring is going to be paying $10,000 for a fake Bentley. Just saying. Okay, next car. Look at this fucking freak of nature. This is the first photo. We already got some fucking weird shit going on. We got a TV in the airbag. Hope that shit never deploys, or else you're going to be fucking having a little, what is that, a 5-inch TV shoved down your throat at light speed. Doesn't sound like a fun time to me. He also has 2 TVs in the center console, then one facing forward. Just in case someone in the car in front of him wants to look at it in his rearview mirror, he can maybe angle it and catch some Jerry Springer. How many TVs is too many TVs? Like, maybe instead of buying a bunch of little, like, 6-inch TVs, maybe just buy one, like, 30-inch TV and just slap it in the back. That might be a better idea, but we got more TVs here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting 6 over here on the other door panel. 6 TVs for 2 people. I think the 2 in the headrest were plenty. I don't even think the other ones were necessary. Like, what the fuck? Is this ball sack trying to watch some TV down here? What the hell's going on there? Underneath the hood, more of this snakeskin shit. I don't even know what car it is yet. It's a 2004 Chevy Impala. Go figure. Oh, we got some air ride, I believe, down here. Got a bunch of regulators, it looks like, or something. Cool. I mean, that's fine. I just, oh, more TVs. Because, you know, when your dead body's in the trunk, you know, when you're stuffing them in there, they got to watch some TV, too. They need 3 of them. Selfish asses. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that jewel. He claims it only has 300 miles on it, which I would imagine is cap. But then again, I mean, would you really want to drive this beauty around town? I wouldn't. Like, fuck that. You know what the electric bill probably is on this car? I mean, how many TVs it is? That alternator ain't enough, I'll tell you that. Next car. This is like a modern day show car. All the other things were like mid 2000s and shit. Modern day. Look at how far we've come. Oh god. 2003 Lexus IS. He's asking $7 grand. It's been driven 345,000 kilometers. Cool. Now, homeboy here might have you think, oh, it's boosted. Look at this cool little mini intercooler he has up here. Now, he's got like a oil cooler up there. I don't even know if it's hooked up. I find it kind of hard to believe that's hooked up based on how it looks right here too, just because it has to usually route back to the sandwich adapter that it comes off of, unless the GE has ports specifically for it, which I doubt, but whatever. It just makes no sense that the lines are going opposite directions. He's got Michelin tire lettering. He lowered his car. He's got a big fucking wing on the back. He's checking all the boxes of a modern day show car. He's got an ugly homemade looking diffuser. Go figure. Looks like he'd fit in right there with the Mopar boys. And the interior doesn't get any better. He went out and got some cool bride stitching like door panels, but then he went to the strip club and got some glitter paint and just fucking ruined the rest of the door. He really likes glitter. Homeboy might be trying to tell us something. We don't judge. It's 2022. He also, for some reason, decided green on the interior would look great. Green. The color that's nowhere to be seen on the exterior. More fucking radioactive jizz on the doors. Is that what it is? It's not glitter. It's just radioactive jizz. And then underneath the hood, way more fucking green. Way more green than needed. He cut his little fucking timing cover and then just spray painted everything green. Oh, look. His oil filter's way up here. Let's see if we could see if it's plugged in. I don't see any oil lines running to it. I do see a fucking shop towel there, so not a good sign. I wonder if he mentions if that fucking thing is actually hooked up. We'll have to check his description. But yeah, he's got a lot of green. It looks like a pretty much stock GE other than some spray paint and some stickers. I mean, this is a stock airbox. This piping might be a little different, but it's pretty much stock. And then back to the front shot. Look at me, guys. Look at how sick I am. What is this vent for? Like, you just cut into your bumper for no fucking reason. Your air goes in right here. Okay? You see that? It goes in right here. That's what this is for. So what the fuck is this for? You cooling off your damn headlight? Get out of here. The only thing I like is that he cut a window for his toe strap, which makes me believe that this might actually be hooked up. That's the only thing I like. But then he also went beyond the fucking stupid meter and zip-tied a license plate to his very fragile aluminum oil cooler so it can just dig into it. Those things are brittle, man. And also blocking half of it with a license plate? I don't think it's doing much cooling anymore. Whatever, those stupid people be stupid sometimes. Doesn't mention the oil cooler. By the way, you don't really need an oil cooler on a fucking stock GE. Just saying. $7,000. Go pick up this bad boy, guys. Last car is a 2009 Ford Mustang Premium Coupe 2-door. He's asking about $12,000. Let's see if it's worth it. Now, nothing hurts the male masculinity more than buying the base trim model of a car. Everyone wants to have the top tier trim. So for a Mustang, it would be a GT 500. And if you have a fragile masculinity or ego, then you really want to make up for it somehow. What this guy did was take his little automatic Mustang and slap every accessory on it possible. Also added GT 500 badges. We'll have to fact check that when we look underneath the hood, but for $11,000, it's already a little suspicious. The rear-facing hood scoop is also very sus, but whatever. Onto the interior, I mean, he's got Shelby in there too. He's got GT 500 floor mats. He's got it on the steering wheel. He has it on the center console, which actually doesn't even belong there. And it's also an automatic, so the rear end just looks like the ugliest fucking rear end I've ever seen. I was never a fan of this wing. The whole rear end is just a rectangle now. There's no shape to it. It is a fucking rectangle. Underneath the hood, survey says, not a GT 500. Hell, it's not even a GT. He tried so hard to make it look like a GT by putting this little like 3-valve cover on it, but the 3-valve throttle body is not circular. The oil fill cap is on the opposite side, and this is just way too small to be a V8. Sorry, chump. You don't have what it takes to be a real man. You bought the 45th anniversary V6, and you clowned it out to turn it into the world's worst fake GT 500 ever. You don't even have the Shelby front end. You barely have a 3-valve front end. Not even that. Because that's the V6 bumper, dipshit. I think it's the V6 bumper. It looks like the V6 bumper with just this ugly chin spoiler on it to make it look very close to the GT bumper, but I could be wrong. Oh, and then he's got this ugly front end bra to put on it too. And there's his V6 grill. Look at that. It fucking magically changed from the 3-valve grill to the V6 grill. Cool. This car gets worse and worse the more I look at it. Like, it is just a pain to see. Some chump out there really fucking wasted thousands of dollars, because none of this shit is that cheap. Wasted thousands of dollars making his car look like a fucking GT 500 when he didn't even have a fucking V8. What an idiot. Let's read his description and get a good laugh. In 2009 Ford Mustang Premium Package 45th anniversary in great conditions. It's in multiple conditions, guys, and they're all great. This is a fabulous ride to many things done. You have to see it to see it all. It's been done. An extra set of BBK headers, complete sound system, Colgan custom bra, custom. Very fun to drive. Asking how is a V6 automatic very fun to drive? What a fucking idiot. Sorry. And then he spray painted his fucking his AC vents black. That smells great. I love the smell of spray paint in my face. It smells delicious. Anyways, if you guys are in the market for a clapped out V6 show car, well, here you go. Looks great. Why does it look like he lowered the front end too, but not the rear? What an idiot. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. A lot of clowns this episode. If you're going to build a show car, make it tasteful. Make it modern. Don't fake shit. Anyways, hopefully this is a lesson to all you clowns out there. If you're watching this, subscribe to see more videos like this one, and hit that notification bell so you can flock to the videos with everyone else. Until next video, peace.